lunch for the day because I have student teaching today. And you might ask, why the hell does Mo look like that? And the answer is, why the hell do you care? I've been thinking the past few weeks, right? And I've been thinking, why should I not be myself at work or outside of work? Because so many people keep saying, oh, you know, when I'm done with the week, I'm gonna go out, or when I'm outside of work, I'm gonna dress how I want. In my head, I'm like, screw it. If I'm gonna be at work 5 days a week, I'm gonna flex as hard as I can. So many people save their best clothing, their best accessories for, you know, a very monumental part in their life. A very monumental part in their life. But it's like, sometimes that date never comes. You don't think it's good enough. And your life should be celebratory enough for you to just wear that item of clothing. So literally today, I'm experimenting with my hair. I've never done my hair like this before. I also don't really wear clothing like this to school because it's a little bit too, you know, punk rock. But I don't give a shit anymore. I have so many friends that say that they can't dye their hair, they can't get tattoos because they want to wait until after job interviews are over and they don't want to, you know, look too eccentric for their job interviews. But at the end of the day, who the hell still cares about hair dye and tattoos? And also, who cares? You're telling me a job's not going to hire you because you're yourself? Then you shouldn't be there. I never thought that I could dye my hair the color that I've wanted because I was always waiting for a certain day. And at this point, I'm tired. So I literally just do what I want. And it's really hard to get to that point where you don't care about other people and what they think. But really, it's your life and you have to do what you want. Life is too short to keep pausing your happiness and keep waiting for a certain date to be happy. So as a lot of you guys know, I've been going through an identity crisis. I know I've been talking about it so many times. I talk about it in like every single video now. I realized that another big part of why I was going through it is because in the beginning of the year, as you guys know, I'm an artist and a small business owner and I just do a lot of things on the side. And I reached out to a few people that I wanted to work with this year and they either didn't respond, they rejected me, left me unread, just a whole bunch of things, right? And that really took a toll on my mental health, and I thought that I wasn't good enough because, you know, that's why they weren't responding. And that really affected me for a couple of weeks. But then I realized, first of all, I'm literally so freaking good at everything that I do. Like, I know I put in my 100%. I know that I'm the best in the game. I realized that if they don't respond, that's their loss, first of all. Second of all, it has no effect on my capabilities. Third of all, most important, if they're not gonna respond, if they're gonna reject me, I'm gonna literally get to the top, to the point where they are feeling regretful for not accepting my offers, for not, you know, hitting me back up. And I'm telling you right now that I literally use rejection as motivation at this point. And it took me a while to get to that point, you know. But I realized that only I can be the judge of my own capabilities, you know. I literally cannot depend how much I can do on someone else. Just because they have more followers, just because I want to work with them, doesn't mean that I also can't get to that point, you know? So my mantra right now is that if they don't want to work with you, if they don't think you're good enough, then literally use that as bait, use that as competition to be better than them. And that's not even me saying it as like a, oh, I gotta be better than everyone else to succeed. No. That's just my own way of getting to what I want and using that as my motivation. So it's not even like I'm trying to compete with, you know, other artists or whatever it is, but that's literally just how I get to the top. Also, I wanted to go to the Guggenheim Museum, but it's actually closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which is weird. So I think I'm just gonna go to the Met after school. I remember back in the day, I would never ever do anything after school, especially if I have an early morning or early work the next day, because, you know, I want to go home and relax. And I still love doing that. But I just realized that, like, life is too short. I can't just keep pushing everything to the weekend. Why would I save that for later on and just have 2 days of the weekend when I have after school, you know? Life is too freaking short. I also want to interject really quickly before I run late. This book is really good. I've been reading a lot. It's called Joy Luck Club. If you're an Asian American, if you're a child of an immigrant, read this. It's literally from the perspective of a Chinese daughter, Asian daughters, and their mothers. And it's just, it really puts things into perspective, and it's such a good book, but that's it. I just finished school, and honestly I felt kind of anxious the whole day because although I'm trying my best to not care about people's opinions about me, and I loved my look today, loved my hair, I still felt very judged. And it's annoying because since I am a student teacher, I feel like people think lesser of me, and like they don't say hi in the hallways even though I say hi, and it just made me feel very anxious today. So I'm hoping the museum helps a little bit, and I'm inspired, and I just hope it helps me get my mind off of it. Sauce is like nearing the end of the bottle, so when it comes out it doesn't come out properly and it comes out like poop. That's why my food looks so unappetizing right now, because it all splurted out, and then I had to clean my microwave because it went all over my kitchen. I also made tofu for the first time. I've never made tofu before, so I don't really know how to make it. Also, I know I've been showing a lot of museums in my videos. I'm not really sorry, but I'll try to get some variety in there. I was feeling very anxious today because I don't know what it is, but I've always felt like an outsider in the school that I work in. It's because I look young or because I don't wear the conventional clothing. But today especially, usually I drown that out. I don't care what anyone thinks. I do whatever. But today especially, I felt like people were just giving me very judgmental looks, and they just weren't saying hi, or just, I felt very out of place. And it made me feel very uncomfortable today. But, after going to the Met, I feel a little bit better. Honestly, screw everyone's opinions. I don't give a shit. It's one of those nice Sunday days. It's snowy. It's a nice ambiance. So I decided that I'm gonna start crocheting again. So I used to crochet in elementary school. I used to be the crochet queen, the goddess. I used to start crocheting in between talking, and then I stopped obviously because I got busy. But I thought that I'd start crocheting again just for a fun pastime, because I'm tired of just doing things that I need to do. I just want to do things that I want to do for once. I've been thinking the past few days. So as you guys know, I'm an artist, right? I used to post once a week or even twice a week. I used to post art constantly. And each art piece would take about 4 to 10 hours. And that was fine. I love doing art. But it's also hard to constantly be creative, and that's what I was doing. You can't always just have the best ideas. And at this point, the way that social media is, it emphasizes quantity over quality, and that's what I was on for so long. But now that I'm not posting as much anymore because I want to post quality content, I feel like I'm not much of an artist anymore. Even though that's not true, I still consider myself an artist. So I'm trying to find that equal ground, My goal is to actually crochet a throw blanket, but I actually don't even know how to crochet anything. I don't know what this is. I made this a really long time ago and I stopped apparently, but what is this? My professor said something really enlightening the other day that I really liked. She basically said, every path that you choose outside of this program is valid and is an accomplishment. And I really liked that, because she continued and said that when she was doing her PhD, she asked one of her classmates, oh, what are your plans after this PhD? What are you gonna do? And he basically said, I'm just gonna be on my yacht. And some students overheard that comment and they were like, what's the point of getting a PhD if you're just gonna be on a yacht and not use it? And he was like, I just want to be in my yacht and just read books because I think that getting a PhD is a big accomplishment in itself, and it doesn't mean that I have to use it. And I feel like that's the boat that I'm on. You know, I'm finishing my master's soon, as you guys know, but I don't know if I'm going into teaching right away just because it's a lot for me. I'm doing a lot of things, and I feel like having a master's all before the age of 24 is a big enough accomplishment, you know? I shouldn't have to pursue a teaching career to feel accomplished. And I feel like that's such a big burden on so many people. They feel like they have to follow through with the degree that they have and just pursue it right after graduation. But I'm okay with taking my time. Guys, this is my first baby loops. There's a hole in my ceiling right now. There was a leak. Also, I just finished the mural that I've been painting for over 2 months. Video coming soon. So, haha, I am still an artist. I finally got my paintbrushes back because it was at the mural place. And so I'm excited to paint again. And also, obviously no one said this to me, but I'm just assuming that people have thought it. How dare people think that I'm not an artist? I've been so creative in so many different aspects of my life. It is absurd for people to assume that just because I'm not making art doesn't mean I'm not making art in other aspects. Told me today that instead of getting money from the tooth fairy, he got a Lego set. How does a boy fully sleep through a whole Lego set underneath his pillow and not wake up and then be surprised in the morning? I didn't want to break it to him, but kids are evolving these days. And on top of that, I want to show you guys some of the goodies that I got for Valentine's Day from these kids, because goodie bags have really evolved. Also, I realized that I talk a lot on my vlogs. Let me know if you want me to shorten it, if you don't want me to talk as much. I can't really control it. This vlog is also really long, but please like and subscribe. I actually already hit my goals so many times, and people in the comments have been saying for me to make my goals for my subscribers higher. Like and subscribe, and maybe we can hit 5,000 this year. Also, this was a goodie bag. Look at this. This is a goodie bag or a party function bag? I realize having passions and hobbies is so fun because it adds some spice to your monotonous routine. Like, I'm literally so excited to come home every single day now and wake up because I can crochet and I'm gonna paint today after so many months. Also, here's the con about thrifting clothes all the time. I haven't bought from fast fashion in a while. I've worn this sweater in the past month so many freaking times. It's in the past 3 of my videos already. I'm not gonna buy something if I'm not gonna wear it, so I keep wearing it all the time. Look how cute this is. Fit pics with this coming soon. So I actually got a lot of candy and chocolate. I have a student that thinks my name is Pon, Miss Pon, P-O-N. And she has finally evolved after all these months. It's almost the end of the year. So now my name is K-O-N, Miss Con. Not Con, Con. And I got a goodie bag, like the ones that we used to get back in the day. Let's see what's in it. Apparently I'm one of the kids because there's a ruler, a singular marker, and a pencil. And some chocolate. Gotta love the kids. Packing my bag because I have school right now and it's already 7 o'clock, so I gotta leave. But I actually could have ended the video yesterday because technically it's been a week and a day, so it's not even a week anymore. But I really want to show you this cool place that I'm going to. It's another gallery, but I promise this is really cool. It's like a spider web. If you're scared of spiders, don't watch. or actually do watch. I'm going after school and I'm really excited because, you know, like I said, I'm not gonna wait for the weekend to do things. Life is short. I realized that I don't really edit my videos. I don't cut out a lot of things. I don't do quick edits. I don't do aesthetic shots really, because I care more about the quality of the content. I care more about you getting valuable information. So I hope you are. So I'm going to this gallery, then I'm meeting up with a friend for dinner, and then I'm going to this fashion event. It's not really a fashion event, it's more like a pre-launch type of party in Brooklyn. And it's gonna be pretty late, and I have work tomorrow too. But I don't care, it's about the experiences. It's just about me finding the experiences and actually saying yes. I could have had these before, I just always was introverted, and that's fine, but I think you really have to put yourself out there to get the opportunities that you want, you know? I've been getting so inspired from finding people that are like-minded like me. And I'm tired of just being at home, you know? There's so much more to life. I live in the greatest city in the world. It's stupid of me to not take advantage of that. Okay, this isn't a full fit, but this is another South Asian brand. This puffer jacket is beautiful. profoundco.com. And yeah, let's go.
Baby, by your side, lay me down tonight.
So I don't know why everyone is pissing me off today, so I thought as I wait for the next exhibit to open, I would vent a little bit. First of all, at my first grade class, tell me why this girl shoved her mask in her butt and then refused to wear it, and then acted like she didn't do that. She was on my last nerve today. Second of all, this white lady was so confused and shocked that I was Bangladeshi. She was like, oh my god, but you're so beautiful and modernized, and Bangladesh is such a backwards country. Does she know who she's talking to? And also, like, that's a backhanded compliment. And I was so pissed off. I was so mad. She's just making it seem like Bangladeshi people are so ugly and dirty, and I was just so pissed off thinking, like, why is she acting like that's gonna make me so happy thinking that she's complimenting me? Oh my god, I was so mad. And just now, this lady, she was like, oh my god, like, why are you standing in front of the art taking pictures of it? Like, lady, I'm literally an artist. I'm wearing 4 things that I designed. I know how to read the art before I take pictures of it. So freaking pissed off. But anyway, I'm gonna go into the important part of this gallery now. I'm excited, super excited to finally go in. Told me about microdosing, where you go to events for a short amount of time but you still get that dopamine, that serotonin, and you don't have to waste too much of your time to enjoy these events, you know? So I've been enjoying that. I've been doing some microdosing, but I feel like this event that I just went to was really nice. A beautiful space. I met so many cool people. But I feel like I need to meet new people in like an intimate space, because I can't really talk to someone when there's so much loud music. And it's also kind of overwhelming to talk to someone new. But I know I have a very charismatic, I know I have a very charming personality. I can talk to anyone about anything, even if I don't care about the subject at all. But I feel like this space was very like clubby, too loud for me to speak and get to know people. I also want to emphasize, my life is not this busy every single week. I know it seemed like that in this video, and I was not expecting all these events, but like I said, I'm really trying to put myself out there, and I'm really proud of myself for going today when I didn't really know anyone at all. I usually would never do that. But I pushed myself just so I can kind of get out of my comfort zone and just make new friends and find my own opportunities. I'm tired of waiting around. I actually really enjoyed making this video. Let me know if you want me to make more videos like this. I love making raw content. Let me know what else you want to see. I take all of your opinions into account. But thank you so much for joining me with my crazy thoughts this week. I hope you got something out of this video. I always want to give out content that is valuable and worthy of your time. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me a lot. And if you watched this far, please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, everything. Labyrinth Ave. Listen to our podcast. It's called Difficultish. Spotify, Apple, all streaming platforms. And if you want to buy my merch, I'm actually wearing it right now. This, and now I gotta get up, hold on. And the sweatpants that I'm wearing, labyrinthav.com, you know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye, good night guys.